Good morning. My name is Ryan Cabo Acevedo, and here with me I have
Matthew Music.
Norman O'Hara.
Orlando Aran.
All right, thank you. So let's talk about these recent U.S. Capitol riot and how it affected America and how it affected me personally. I believe that the riot showed me, one, that Trump has way too much power and that anybody can get into the U.S. Capitol. I personally believe, being of Hispanic and Black descent, that if this was a Black Lives Matter protest, it would have gone a completely different direction. There would have been more fatalities, there would have been rubber bullets and tear gas, and all of it would have been deployed much, much sooner. And when we were peacefully protesting outside of Washington, D.C., we were maced and beaten just for peacefully protesting. And yet they let white people storm the Capitol. It disgusts me, honestly.
I agree, Ryan. The events of January 6th were awful to watch. What amazed me as well was, like you said, that the Capitol is apparently not as protected and respected as it should be. I would never have imagined an event like this could happen in real life. Everything feels like it's coming straight out of a movie. Ryan, do you think an event like this will be one that will be looked at many years from now?
Yes, without a doubt in my mind, this will go down as a huge moment in history and show how much white privilege is in America. All right, next we will be talking about coronavirus, specifically the vaccines that are planning to be released.
So as it stands right now, there are 3 vaccines that are known to by the public that are like the really big ones and already have a couple samples out and such. So that is the pills for BioNTech jab vaccine, the Johnson & Johnson / Janssen's Pharmaceuticals vaccine, the AstraZeneca vaccine. The Biden administration plans to push all of this out by the end of 2021. But as we already know, the Trump administration has already been putting out a couple of the vaccines for the first wave of people.
Now, as we know, the process of deploying these vaccines has proved to be significantly difficult and a strain on our federal and state governments. And it's quite a difficult process to understand why resources are being allocated where they are. And this is mostly because the federal government is not directly responsible for vaccine distribution. Rather, it is the states who are deciding when and what gets distributed in what order. Now, recommendations have been put forth by the CDC stating that things should go out in a series of phases. And up till now, the majority of states have agreed that they will abide by the CDC recommendation, releasing the vaccine in phases to first include healthcare workers, followed by essential personnel such as federal and state workers, then people with pre-existing conditions, and then a full release to the general public.
Okay, so our last topic of the day. So the members of the rioters on January 6th tried to get back on planes to go home and found out they were put on the no-fly list and cannot be allowed back on a plane. There is a video that has surfaced of one of these rioters finding out said information and becoming irate and pissed at everyone in the airport and being asked to leave peacefully. I believe this was a great idea until a full investigation into everyone a part of the riot is charged and potentially put in prison.
I was able to view the video as well, Ryan. I also watched the video of Senator Chuck Schumer address this the other day, saying that people who breach the Capitol would fall under the definition of threats to the homeland and should be immediately added to the no-fly list. In addition to this, the head of the FBI's Washington field office made a call for tips and has received over 100,000 pieces of digital information. He mentioned that if rioters have left DC, there will be local agents knocking at their doors if they are deemed responsible for the criminal activities that occurred at the Capitol.
All right, that is all our topics for today. I thank you for your time. Tiger Pride News Podcast, clear and out.